I've thought a lot about suicide over the last couple of months, but I'm a complete coward. I was even hanging over a bridge last week, seconds away from letting go, but couldn't find the nerve. I wonder if my dad would even care to look up from his empty bottle of Captain Morgan to identify my dead body. I bet he wouldn't go visit my grave. I'm not sure he's been to this one since the funeral. Dad and I used to get along, but since Mom died, I don't even recognize him anymore. He was behind the wheel the day of the accident, and he blames himself every day for not paying more attention to the truck slowly edging into his lane. He hardly moves from the shit brown leather couch we had donated from the church last year because his back is so messed up. The doctor said with a bit of hard work and determination he could recover, but finding the bottom of the bottle before lunch seems like a better option. We've been surviving on the money from the accident and disability checks, but I think it's running out fast. We don't talk about it. Dad made a few bad investments since the crash, but to what extent I don't know. If I didn't clean up after him and buy groceries every week, I'd probably starve surrounding an unspeakable filth. Overnight, I've turned into an overworked home care worker, feeding him and doing his laundry. I want to tell him I'm struggling, but what's the point? He would just tell me to suck it up and grow a set. He considers himself a real man, and talking about feelings is for little girls. The only advice I get from Dad is to find a cute piece of tail. I tell him I have a few I'm working on the side, but to be honest, I never really kissed a girl. I wouldn't think about telling him I'm a virgin, because he'd probably line up some cheap hooker to make me a man. His definition of a real man is the reason I don't seek his advice. I'd be better off getting help from that bum on the street corner than my own flesh and blood. At least he seems happy. I've been compulsively talking for hours, but I haven't made a clear sound yet. I'm not even sure what voice I'm listening to at this point. This one-way conversation drives me crazy, but I need it so bad it hurts. The chomping of my flavorless gum has become my only comfort, and I've been continuously chewing it since this morning. I know I should spit it out, but it seems to help with my anxiety. I refuse to take the little white pills I was given by some clown in an overpriced lab coat who was probably on the payroll of some massive drug company. I agree with my guidance counselor that I have trouble paying attention and listening to things that don't interest me. I also agree that I'm easily distracted. I tried telling him how I feel, but he won't hear me. He's too preoccupied typing his long report about how I'm an inattentive type. Maybe I should tell his lazy ass to get a prescription for Ritalin so he can pay more attention to what I'm going through right now. He would love that. I think there's a need for drugs in certain cases, but the number of kids popping pills is ridiculous. I refuse to take them.